What's up, guys? This is J5351A here. Oh, one second. I'll have proper lighting. That's better, right? What's up, guys? It's J5351A here about a beautiful Blue Tubers. For another good old segment of the one and only Over Under in the Sewer. Over means overrated films. Those have been hyped too much by fans and by critics. Underrated means it doesn't get enough love and attention from fans and critics. And then the sewer is a complete pile of bullshit with a side of crap. Today we're going to look at the 1990 TV to movie adaptation of the Jetsons in the Jetsons Movie. This is underrated because I actually kind of like this film. Yeah, it didn't do so good at the box office, but I was one of those kids who watched the Jetsons a bit just as the Flintstones as a kid. And I think in some way they're the same as the Flintstones, except different time periods. I think it was a hard idea to, to make a film, but for what it was, I think it was a good idea. But I think I kind of wish they did it earlier, because it was in 1990, and I heard the UK was 89. But what is the story? I'm talking about before we get to the awesomeness of it being under the sewer. The story about George Jetson, the father and big patriarch, Jane, and all that shit. He basically, by Mr. Spacely, basically Sprockets, y'all know from the old series, decides to uproot George Jetson for getting a new promotion. Now he must take over a space rock that is entirely of Spacely Sprockets, making a new money. Can George Jetson live up to the job and help his family cope in their new situation? Or will his spacey adventures go off orbit? I don't know why I'm reviewing this in the plot, but anyway, let's just do a little cover for the story. I like the animation. I like what they did, Hanna-Barbera. They brought it, they kind of toned it, and they made it look refined animation for the time. I know now it looks dated, but there's some things I still like the characters, Elroy trying to go for basketball, Judy trying to get a date, Jane trying to help out the house, and George just being his good old self. And there's some pop culture references, but it's not obligatory. They're just subtle. Leonard really works to its advantage. I mean, the idea of the future is just like in the original series. They never lost their touch on that. It's just, I think the thing that people under it is that it's not talked about. Because they want the Wubbelos, those giant Wookiee guys, or maybe those weird teddy bear monkey things. I forgot the name, what they were, but maybe that kind of distracted from being a cutesy movie. But it is another environmental movie that talks about preserving the life of living things. It had that motif. Because this was the 90s, people. This was the 90s where most of the films, some of them were for children, were about preserving the rainforest, preserving life, because that was a big crisis going on back at that time. And I should know, because I remember hearing on the news a lot as a kid. So this is nothing new to me. For the wrap up, I would say I like the Jetsons movie. I think it's good. It's not the best, I think I give it a 3. It's average, it's good. But I feel like if they made changes to some of it, it would have been a better film. But there you guys go for Over Under in the Sewer for the Jetsons movie, released in 1990. Some people can debate 1989, but I say 1990. Helped by Hanna-Barbera. This is J5351A here for Universe Blue Tubers on Over, Under, in the Sewer. Thank you for joining me for doing this review. For those of you who want to request anything overrated, underrated, or whatever that should never be made, please request down below in the comments, and we'll get to it shortly or when we get the chance. This is J5351 signing off. Have a great holiday, and see y'all later. Bye-bye. And remember, those who have jimmies, watch be rustled. Bye-bye.